Hey guys, it's me again. Okay, so I guess I'm just really wanting to talk today. Um, I really wanted to talk about friends. Um, those of you who have already come a long way in your weight loss journey and who had friends that were overweight with you, who you ate with and shopped with and hung out and made dinner with and stuff like that, you guys already know this. But for those of you just starting out, or who haven't gone very far in your journey, I wanted to talk for just a minute about friends because um, some of your closest friends, some of the people that you hung with and did everything with before, are gonna start to fall away or push away from you when you start to lose weight. Um, it's just gonna happen. It's not their fault. It's not your fault. It's just gonna happen. You have decided to make decisions that either they're not ready to make yet, or they just don't want to make. You know, um, but just the fact that you are changing and becoming different is gonna be uncomfortable. You're not necessarily going to have the same things in common anymore. A lot of things that you did together, you're not going to do together anymore because you've changed your lifestyle. Um, your focus is going to be different. You're going to be, you may be excited about exercise and excited about the changes that's going on, and your friend may not be. So I just wanted to come and just kind of prepare you for the fact that um, that part of the journey is not so easy. It hurts because sometimes it's people that you thought y'all would be friends forever, but it's just kind of the cycle of life. There's seasons, and sometimes your season with a friend changes, and in some cases it comes back around. It's winter for a while and it comes back around to summer again, and y'all are on and popping again. But sometimes that friendship just kind of fades away and dies. But um, you know you'll find more friends that you have things in common with on the journey. So I just don't want anybody to get discouraged by some of the changes that happen in relationships with weight loss. Same thing with your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever relationship, or even husband wife relationship. Um, I know that's a little different because marriage is for life, but you may go through a season with your husband or with your wife that they don't seem to understand you, or they don't like the changes that you've made. And if you have a strong relationship, you talk things through, and your husband is or wife is willing to accept you where you are, even if that place changes during the marriage. They're willing to accept you where you are, especially when you're making changes that are good for you and your family. I mean, some people are just insecure, and when you start making changes and they think that you're getting more attractive, you're getting more sexy, they start to become jealous, even though you haven't given them a reason to be. Um, you have to talk those things through, and you have to be willing to allow them to deal with it, but not change your goals, because in the end you're doing it for your spouse and you're doing it for your family. I mean, my husband has always been really good about that. He's never really fought me on weight loss. He's always loved my body, but um, he's not the best influence. He's very, very junky eater, and he's never really had a problem with his weight. So I have to be understanding that he has no clue what it's like to be overweight and to be struggling. Uh, but some people really give their spouses a hard time when they start to lose weight. Um, I really don't want this to be a long video. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about relationships, because when you start to lose the weight, especially when you lose a lot of weight, and people look at you different, your relationships can start to change. So try not to be hurt when you see it happening. Try not to hold resentment for the other person. Forgive them and let them go if necessary, because you have got to make these changes for you. And if you are a person that has a relationship with Jesus, then you know that he asks us to know, he commands us to treat our bodies as the temple of the Holy Spirit. And so no matter who agrees with that or disagrees with that, we have to do what we have to do. We have to get our bodies in a place where we're honoring God with our bodies, so that we're healthy, so that he can use us and send us where he needs us to go. I mean, there would be nothing worse than, or there would have been nothing worse for me when I was 288 pounds, for God to want me to go to a foreign country and be a missionary. And the reason why I say that is because I was so uncomfortable with my own skin that it would have been so very difficult for me to stand up and teach somebody else, or stand up in front of people, So I kind of got off track, didn't I? Anyway, I'm just saying all this to say that just prepare your heart, because relationships change. I mean, sometimes they change for other reasons, but right now I'm just talking about with your weight loss. Relationships change, especially when you have a friend that you were overweight with, and who, you did all these things with, and now your life has changed and your body is changing. So just be mindful of that. Love them anyway, but if you have to let them go, let them go, and keep moving forward. Do what you're doing for God, do what you're doing for your own health, and do what you're doing for your family. Because in the end, it may be, even though the friendship or relationship falls apart, it may be you that influences them to change. Even though in the beginning it's such a difficult thing and the relationships ends and all that, they may turn around and look at you and decide to change their life for the better. So just hang in there, keep moving forward. Bye, guys.